Hello, guten Morgen. I'm going to attempt to teach you a little bit about the German present tense. It's going to be a little bit cringy. I've never really done this before, but I was thinking you guys are probably going to be quite bored at home, looking for your textbook, thinking what on earth is going on. So I'm going to try my best to give you a little tutorial. So we are going, like I said, to do the present tense. So what is happening right here and right now. Now I've enlisted my friend Wolfgang the Duck in order to help me with this task. Okay, so in order to make the present tense, we need to start off with a verb, what we call the infinitive. Now most languages have them. We have them in English, in French, in Italian, Spanish, and also in German. However, the main difference being that in German, infinitives are one word, such as spielen, or gehen, or essen, or trinken, most of the time ending in the two letters en, most of the time. However, in English, they consist of two words, so to play, to eat, to go, to live, etc. So the infinitive is basically the base form of the verb. We know what the action is. For example, we know the action is to play, but we don't know who is doing the action. So the process we call to add the subject is called conjugation. Now you've probably heard this word so many times. It's a really long, scary word that you hear over and over again, but you might not necessarily have understood. So I'm going to try and break it down for you. So as I said before, this is an infinitive. We know who, no, we don't know who. We know what the action is, but we don't know who. But now we want to say, for example, not to play, we want to say, I play, or you play, or he plays, or we play. So this is called the process of conjugation. We're going to add a subject to the verb. Let's go. So we've got the infinitive. What we need to do in German is we need to cut off the E and the N, as you can see here. Now we are left with what is called the Stemspiel. What do we need to do now? We need to add the subjects. The subject is the person or people doing the action. So let's imagine we want to say, I play tennis. We're going to add the subject, which is ich. We're going to add our stem, Spiel. Oop, spelled that wrong. And in the first person form, we're going to add the ending, which in this case is E. Ich spiele. That means I play, and also I am playing. But what if I want to say to Wolfgang, you are playing? I'm going to add a different subject because I'm not talking about myself anymore. I'm going to add du. Then I'm going to add my stem. And then I'm going to add the second person ending, which in this case is st. Now obviously you have to learn these endings, but these will work for all regular verbs. That means regular verbs that follow this pattern. Okay, what about if Wolfgang's friend is playing tennis? We want to talk about him. We're going to add the third person subject, What if Wolfgang's friend is a girl? We're going to add the third person subject in the feminine, which is, you guessed it, sie. And we're going to add our stem. And then we're going to add the ending, which is t. The good thing is when we're learning German is we only have to learn one present tense, whereas Germans have to learn two. So for example, when a German person is learning English, they have to learn I play and I am playing. However, we, lucky us, only have to learn one. Ich spiele can mean I play and I am playing. So I'll do an example with Wolfgang. So if I was doing present tense with him, I could say, Wolfgang drinks a beer every Saturday. But what is he doing right now? Wolfgang is drinking a beer. Okay, two ways in English. In German, we can do this in one way. Wolfgang trinkt jeden Samstag Bier, oder Wolfgang trinkt Bier. That means right this very moment. So let's try the plural forms. We've already done ich and du and and sie. They are the singular forms. I, you, he, she. Now what about if all of us are playing tennis, or what if we all play tennis every Saturday? So what subject are we going to add? We're going to add wir. And just like in the previous ones, we're going to add our stem, which is spiel. Then we're going to add the plural endings, which are en. Okay, and now we're going to try ihr. Ihr also means you, but it's slightly different to the du form. Du is one person, I'm just talking to my one friend, like you. But ihr is probably what your teacher says to you, like you guys, all of you. So you, plural. Ihr, then we've got our stem, Spiel, and then we've got our ending, T. And the last one, we're going to do the they form, which is sie, which also means she, but we can differentiate them because the verb ending is different. We've got our stem, and the good thing is it's the same as the wir version, so you don't have to learn anything new. You're just going to add en. So there you go. Now we have we play or we are playing, you guys play or you are playing, and they play or they are playing. Okay, so now it's your turn. You guys are going to try and translate the following. So number 1, ich spiele Tennis. Wie sagt man das auf Englisch? Nummer 2, du spielst Tischtennis. Was ist das auf Englisch? Und Nummer 3, wir spielen Fußball. And the last one is a bit of a challenge one because it's English into German, which is a bit tricky. Okay, thought about it? Okay, let's go through the answers. Number 1, ich spiele Tennis. 2 meanings, I play tennis or I am playing tennis. Good. Number 2, du spielst Tischtennis. 2 answers, you play table tennis or you are playing table tennis. Nummer 3, wir spielen Fußball. That can mean we play football or we are playing football. And the last one, he plays rugby. What was that? Sehr gut. Yeah, he plays rugby. It's going to be spielt Rugby. Capital R on rugby because it's a noun. Okay, so thank you for watching. Obviously that was quite a small video, just the basics of the present tense. I will be doing some other videos, so we'll be working on building up on that tense, maybe the past tense, future tense, conditional for other key stages. But for the moment, we'll just leave it at that, see how that goes, and tune in soon. Danke.